Excuse me, you speak English? Are you Thai?
yes
พูดไทยได้ไหม
ไม่ได้
ผมพูดไทยได้นิดนึง
อ๋อ
เป็นลูกครึ่งไหม
no
เป็นคนไทย 100%
ใช่100%
ผมชอบสีผมดูน่ารักมาก
ทำเอง
เหรอจ้างพามแพงไหม
ไม่แพง
ประมาณเท่าไหร่
ซื้อทำเอง
ไม่ถ้าผมจ้างคุณให้ทำผมแพงไหม
ไม่ได้
I'm kidding ชื่ออะไร
โดนัท
โดนัทเหมือนขนมโดนัท
yes
ผมชื่อสตีฟ
สตีฟ
ยินดีรู้จักผมไม่มีโควิดไม่ต้องกลัว
อ๋อ
ทำงานหรือเรียนอยู่
เพิ่งเรียนจบ
เรียนอะไรมา
University
Art University
yeah
ผมจริงๆเป็นคนสิงคโปร์
อ๋อ
ทำงานที่นี่ถึงว่าพูดไทยพอใช้ได้
พูดไทยชัดมาก
จริงเหรอ
เก่ง
ทำไมปากหวานจังเลย
ไม่ให้พูดจริง
วันนี้มาทำอะไรเดินเล่นที่นี่เหรอ
ๆ มาคลินิก
คลินิกทำอะไรบ้าง
มารับยา
ไม่สบายเหรอ
เกี่ยวกับหน้า
หน้าใสมาก เดี๋ยวนี้ทำงานอะไรบ้างไหม
ยังไม่ได้เริ่มทำงาน
เหรออยากทำงานอะไรบ้าง
จริงๆ สมัครกับการบินคาบินคิว
ชอบบิน
ไม่ได้ชอบ
ไม่ใช่ชอบบินชอบประเทศไหนบ้าง just for fun
โคเรีย
ทำไมเกาหลี
มันใกล้กันค่ะ
ผมชอบเกาหลีเพราะว่าอาหารเกาหลี
อร่อย
มากชอบธรรมดากินอาหารเกาหลีไหม
ไม่ค่อย
ไม่กลัวอ้วนเหรอ
มันเผ็ดค่ะสไปซี่
ธรรมดาชอบกินอะไร
ชาบู
ผมยังไม่เคยลองกินชาบูเหมือนหมูกระทะใช่ไหม
yes แต่ว่าไม่ใช่กิว not กิว
วันนี้แค่มาทำคลินิก
yes and TK Park Central TK Park is library
ชอบอ่านเหรอ จริงเหรอ ชอบอ่านหนังสือไทยเกาหลีอังกฤษ
I learn English language
Can you introduce yourself in English What is your name
my name is Donut
Your name is Donut How old are you
23 years
23 Me Can you guess Hi Thai
28
ใช่ทำไมyouรู้28ตอนแรกผมคิดว่าคุณบางที24 25เพราะสูงไม่ใช่หน้าแกนะ หน้าใสแต่ว่าผมเห็นความสูงแล้วอาศัยอยู่แถวนี้ไหม
พระรามเก้า
อ๋อ ไม่ไกลจากกันนอกจากอ่านหนังสือชอบทำอะไรบ้าง
sleep
จริงเหรอเป็นคนขี้เกียจไม่ชอบไปฟิตเนส
อ๋อ
หรือชอบเดินเล่นในสวนไหม
นานๆทีฟิตเนส
ชอบดูหนัง
yes ไม่ได้ดูในโรงชอบดูที่บ้าน
ชอบดูหนังแบบไหนบ้าง
ชอบซอมบี้
เป็นคนขี้กลัวไหม
ไม่กลัวแต่ว่ากลัวผีไทย you understand
รู้จัก
ก
ก
ลั
ลั
ว
ว
ผีไทย แต่ไม่กลัวผีฝรั่ง
ที่ไทยมีจริงไหม
ไม่
ใจเย็น
I don't
ใจเย็น
know
เที่ยวบ่อยเหรอ
ไม่ no เดือนละครั้ง
ดีแล้วไปคาเฟ่บ่อยไหม
แต่ก่อนไปบ่อยเดินไม่ค่อยได้ไป
ทำไมไม่ไปแล้ว
กำลังหางานทำอยู่ ก็เลยต้องขยันหน่อย
ดีมาก นอกจากคาเฟ่กับบาร์บีคิวชอบอันไหนมากกว่า
ค่ะ
คาเฟ่เราถ่ายรูปเก่งไหม
ได้อยู่
จริงเหรอ
ได้
ทำให้เราดูน่ารักได้ไหม
ได้ไม่ขนาดแต่ก็ถ่ายได้
ดีแล้ว ไปคาเฟ่กันไหม
today
ไปวันอื่นก็ได้
วันอื่นก็ได้
ดีพรุ่งนี้เหรอ
yes
รู้จักคาเฟ่ที่ M Quartier ไหม
yes
ใช่ Line
ไลน์
สแกน QR code ง่ายกว่า ผมชอบรอยยิ้มอยู่ ดูน่ารักมาก ไปคุยกัน บายบาย Why Thai girls do not talk back with you? What caught my attention were two things about this girl. The first thing was she had a very pretty, beautiful face. It was a nice, like Eurasian style kind of face. The second thing that caught my attention, which could also be the first thing, was her style. And what I mean by that was that she wore that nice, cute little pink sweater on top of her. She only had one button the whole time on purpose because it's like some sort of like internet influencer fashion style kind of thing that girls do. They dress innocent, but they want to look sexy, which at the same time you would notice her fake boobies where she only put like sticker nipples on top of them. So she was just plainly walking around the streets dressed up like that, and obviously it would catch attention of any single straight guy that came across her. So number one thing, a lot of you guys struggle creating a conversation with any single girl, especially with Asian girls, not because of the whole language barrier thing, but more so on common interest and creating relatability with the girl throughout the interaction. But it is your your job to make the conversation happen. It is your job to keep the conversation flow going, not hers, because you are the one interested in her. Yes, most girls in general will have little to say to you during cold approach, especially Asian girls who are more feminine and culturally conservative, as it's normal for them to be shy because you're a stranger and both of you have no common ground yet. You need to learn to lead and create value throughout the interaction with her. Throughout your interaction with the girl, you need to throw some emotional spikes, create some banter, don't be too serious. Also, bonus tip, do not try to be sarcastic, especially with Thai girls or foreign girls where you do not speak their native language, because they would not understand your sarcastic jokes, as English is not their native language, and same goes to them. If they were to throw sarcastic jokes in their native language towards you, you'll be completely clueless. So when speaking, remember to treat her the way you want to be treated. If she does not understand your jokes or the message that you're trying to portray towards her, then she's going to do the exact same towards you out of confusion. Like I always say, keep your communication as simple as possible so the other person understands the message you're trying to convey towards them. So with this girl, my interaction was about 20 minutes long. If I were to approach her and give her a simple compliment and ask her for her contact, she was most likely to not reply to me, not get back in touch with me, and just ignore me. So you do not want to do that. Again, it's not about how many girls you can talk to within one day. It's all about the quality of your interaction with the other girl to see what kind of real chemistry you can create between you and her. Because you can talk to any cute girl, but if you don't even try to get to know her and set up a quick date with her, and then once you get on a date with her, you find out she's boring or she's annoying or maybe she has bad hygiene. So stop rushing throughout your interactions. Take your time, take a breather, count 1, 2, 3 and breathe in, breathe out, and then talk to the girl calmly while trying to get to know her. If you observe my interaction with this girl, I did not have any high energy between me and her throughout the whole interaction. I was keeping much more calm and casual, just a much more relaxed pace. One of the main issues that a lot of guys have is that they think that once they open the girl, they say hi to the girl, they think that the girl is obligated to connect back with the guy, to show interest back with the guy, to create conversation with him, just because he took the effort and time of his day to go up and say hi to the girl. No, you're wrong. You're the one interested in her. You need to put in the effort, as she's not obligated to show interest back at you right away, because she still does not know who the heck you are. If you're some weird serial killer, you're some weird creepy dude, and a lot of guys do not know how to show intent, so she does not know what the heck you want from her. To fix that, let her know who you are and what you're about. Start using your mouth, start talking, use your brain. Don't stand there and stare at her like she's a goddamn wall. Next, learn to read girls. See if they laugh back at your silly jokes. Does she stay while you're talking to her? Is she playing with her hair? Or is she ignoring you and playing on her phone, showing you signs of disinterest? Instead of holding eye contact with you, showing that she's actually listening, she actually gives a shit about what is coming out of your mouth. You need to get out there and learn to develop your social skills, because a lot of guys, again, they think that they say hi to like maybe 5 girls in one day. I'm the shit. I'm so good at interacting with girls. I'm so good with talking with girls. No, that's the very tip of the iceberg. You need to put yourself out there and learn to stay in the interaction longer than you want to. Learn to read the girl. Learn to hook her interest. Learn to get her to go on an instant date with you. Become able to set up a future date with the girl the next following day or during the evening later today by making her interested in you with the vibe that you give her, the overall experience you give her. And the best way you can improve on this is to put yourselves in the girl's shoes. Imagine if some random dude comes up to you and say, "Hey handsome, what is your name? Where you go?" Naturally, you'll be caught off guard, you'll be startled, you'll be unsure, and you might be kind of creeped out like, yo, who's this random dude comes up to me and called me handsome boy, asking for my name and asking where I'm going? Is he trying to like sell me something? Or is he hitting on me? All sorts of weird thoughts go into your mind. So you got to learn, put yourself in the other person's shoes, and when you understand the psychology of the other person, then you would understand how should you approach her to make her feel comfortable and not creep the hell out. Now imagine another random person comes up to you in the middle of the daytime at the mall and he's like, "Yo, I love your shirt. Yo, I love your haircut. Where did you get it?" And naturally, you're gonna be like, "Oh, I got my haircut at XYZ shop," or "I got my shirt at XYZ shop." You're much more calm and comfortable and chill. It was a very neutral approach from the random person. So you feel safe, you're not creeped out, everything's okay. And then the random person's like, "Oh, thank you. What's your name? Where you from?" Then you have like a much more natural, casual, safe feeling kind of like interaction going on with the guy. So when you learn the basics of how to open any single person out without freaking them out, then you can move on to the next step, which is having a longer interaction and then inviting them to have an instant date or setting up a follow-up date because they feel so much more relaxed and calm around you. And the person that you're talking to appreciates your overall energy and vibe that they are experiencing from you, they're more likely to meet you again in the near future. This applies to every girl, no matter what country, what city you're at, doesn't matter what their race is. It's all psychology, it's the basics. All humans are pretty much alike. So stop making the excuse like, oh, I'm black, I'm Indian, I'm Asian, girls in the West don't like me, oh, white guys don't do well in Asia. Again, it's the overall vibe and experience you give to the other person. As humans, we all think we're perfect. We all think that everyone's gonna naturally like us because we serve some sort of value or purpose towards the other person's life. But in reality, maybe we're a bit quirky and weird. You can adjust it. It's all about tweaking yourself, tweaking your actions, tweaking your mindset, your thoughts, your perspective about things, and just making those realizations and taking action to make changes. As a lot of guys, when they watch my channel, they think that, oh, Steve only likes Asian girls. No, if you actually know me, I grew up in Asia. I lived in Asia my whole life. I naturally like European girls when I was younger. As I got older, then I started liking Asian girls. But now, to this day, I like every single race. I don't care if they're Asian, if they're Latina, European, doesn't matter. Like in the past, I have a lot of experience with a lot of Eastern European girls. Oh, you only go for Eastern European girls because the countries are like third world, blah, blah, blah. I mean, again, it's not about how rich or whatever the country is. If I find someone naturally attractive from their looks or whatever, like I like girls with pretty faces, then I'm just gonna naturally go up and talk to them. But if I see a girl that's short, pudgy, she has like a bunch of pimples on her face and she has like moles and hair sticking out, or she just doesn't take good care of her hygiene, I'm just naturally not going to even notice the girl because I don't find any of those things attractive personally for myself, because it's not what I look for in a partner. Alright, before I start rambling on and off, make sure to realize that before you become really good at game is that you fix the fundamentals of how you interact with the girl. If the girl actually hears you, you need to adjust your tonality. Are you delivering the message clear enough? Maybe your pronunciation sucks. Maybe you have bad eye contact. Maybe your breath stinks. Maybe your armpits stink. The weather is hot everywhere. Everywhere is humid. Wear some female deodorant. I personally use Rexona. Honestly, that helps the best. Male deodorant kind of sucks. I don't know why. It just makes you perspire much more. I used to skate a lot. I used to do a lot of sports, so I sweat so much, like 8 hours a day. So control what you can control. Make all the little adjustments and then move on to the next steps. Go out, talk to more girls. Don't be scared. We only have a month away before it's 2024, so take action. And I'll be going to Kuala Lumpur and maybe Singapore next week. So if you guys are interested in doing a bootcamp with me, feel free to drop me a DM on Instagram at steveoctv or email me for more information. Aside from that, if you are in Europe and you want to get some one-on-one coaching with me next year, sometime in March, April, or May, currently I'm looking at Barcelona, I'm looking at Poland, I'm looking at Romania, I'm looking at Hungary, and maybe Czech Republic. So if you guys are interested, then feel free to email me for more information or send me a DM on Instagram. Also, if you want to improve your photos for social media or for your dating apps, make sure to check out the free video in the link right down below in the description or in the comments. And I'll see you guys next time in the next video. Peace.